Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So unfortunately I got the cows basically all the way out of food at the moment. 900 liters left, that ain't a lot. Otherwise everybody else is doing fairly decent. And we have some harvest to do, and the baling. It's also supposed to snow for, well not snow, but rain for a majority of the day. Not sure when a lot of this will happen, but it's supposed to rain from 9 o'clock till it was like noon. Okay, we have to grab some. I'm trying to think. I think it was one full bale and then one partial. I think that's what the mix was. I think. There we go. It's possible I need to switch out the front loader. Possible. Not 100% certain. It is the same one that we had with the case. That was a much smaller tractor. That should get it down, and we put straw to top off the last bit. There we go. Gotta be in a very specific spot for the straw I always pick up. Don't think there's any sails really outside of the header. Yeah, we'll probably get one more thing of tool mix in, and yeah, we'll make another one. I don't think it'll take all of it. Then we'll have to go ahead and wait a little while until the rain stops. Can't really harvest in that, so. As I'm starting to get used to this, I can probably definitely see why you like to put grass in or straw in here as much as you can. You don't just waste more hay and silage. And straw is worth very little. Not sure how many fields will get planted. Probably when you get to the soybean field and get that harvested, it won't be too bad. And we can probably get that in. I suppose we'll probably have to wait out till there. Noon supposed to stop. Till then we can go inside, hang out. Well, it's nice and somewhat sun shining now, so now we can get back to work. I suppose the cows probably haven't eaten much. Okay. I am likely to download the apple tree mod too for a little bit more income. It's not too much. I think it's $50 a day or $50 a month. Something like that. It's not like a huge amount. Once you figure in a whole year's worth at least. And we'll probably take some trees out Only put so many down, of course. I suppose we can fix this up before we get too far. The one negative of used machinery is that you gotta fix it a little bit more. I'd rather spend $700, $800 now than several grand in the future. You don't really notice the $800, but you would notice the $3 grand that would take otherwise a couple months from now. Plus, there's a little bit of a yield deficit if you let your stuff get a little bit too wore down. I think this field might actually need lime too. We are unfortunately out of all of our lime at the current moment though. But we can at least get 2 of the fields planted. Let's see if I can take a trailer down and pick up a bunch of lime again. Fill up the spreader. This will be our big ticket crop for the next while. Probably putting probably sorghum in it. I'm trying to think what else is high later in the year. It's like oats. We really don't need that much straw. Could just sell the straw too, but we'll see how much we get from that field. Because this won't get planted right away if we gotta lime it. The unfortunate reality. We can certainly get the 2 fields that were corn replanted. I might just try sunflowers in them, just to, why not? Something different again. I'm not sure if that beehive would be close to that one or not. Over there is one right next to it though. Realize I made all these fields so wide, or not fields, but the tracks, roads so wide for the old dual planer setup, dual cedar setup. It's not quite that wide anymore. Well, it's nice to not have to worry about going into it, I guess. But even if we wrap the grass bale next time, it'll still be ready for January when it's higher priced. We're not too far from probably needing to cut more. Depends how much food they go through too, the cows. I don't really pay attention too much, I just make sure they have it. Not if they'll have enough. I think it's around 10,000 liters a month though. Well, I'm going to go ahead. We can time-lapse the rest of this harvest. It probably won't take too horribly long. And I gotta move on with planting afterwards. We'll end the video obviously with baling. That's what I've been doing and what I did with this section when I was cutting this plot's grass. It was just right at the end, just do it. I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Hesitate, I gotta tell you, but I wanna wait. Never thought that feeling seem to let you go. I try to reach you. It's so difficult. I can't seem to let you know. I'm sorry, baby. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down.
Alright, so this harvest is just about done. Oh. Yeah, literally just about done. I think we'll head to the store next. We'll pick up some lime. That way we can get this field limed and primed for planting. Oh. Yeah, it looks bad all across. I think this field was just recently, yeah, this is just recently done. Pretty full trailer of soybeans. That means it must have yielded halfway decent. I guess I can park this out here for now. $16,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Like what, 34,000 then? Guesstimate with how much it costs. I think we can sell it for about 2.5 usually. 2.25 is probably closer. By much closer to the exact price. I look at the chickens too. I don't know if I've had them in a little bit. Okay, they're doing decent. Okay. So that would put us at 20,000 liters in the silo, which would be about $46,000. I would say $46,000 ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, I suppose we can buy our 12 bags. I'll have to buy it in 2 times. We buy 8 at a time. Yeah, I think that should fit. Without, like, trying to jam them up there weird. And this is the last bunch. It's up there. I almost knocked him down. Go. Well, we didn't have to use our forks at least to bring some back. That should just about fill up the spreader, and I'm sure we got a couple fields coming up that'll need it in the future. So, yeah, because when newly plowed fields would need it. I just thought of that because all of I'm thinking closer to 3 fields in that big plot. So I'm thinking So I think if you go just 2, I think they're almost gonna be too big. That would be the concern then. I don't know. I guess we could try out 2 as well, though. We can just put, you know, canolas in there and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could, first time planting, we do canola and like a soybean, and then flip-flop next time. That way there's enough of a period in there to be 5 months in between. We wouldn't have to worry about it. 5 months in between each huge harvest, at least. That would probably work out just fine. Grass is ready to cut again. Have to get the grass cut probably once harvests are all done. Probably once that all is baled up finally. Not quite sure when that would be. I would think we can get it all wrapped come next episode if we bale it today. This is the last bag for lime. Always takes a while to fill it all the way up, but we shouldn't have to worry about it for a little while now. I might do this big field planting when I do that one, maybe. That'd probably make a decent amount of sense. We can just boom, boom. I'll probably fill this up, though. Sure why it's not taking... Oh, it did take it. Never mind. Thought it wasn't taking it, but I was wrong. So we were planning on doing sunflowers. That sounds good to me. Let's get this going. Kind of surprising it's not putting that much on yet. It was quite low. It's rated as bad, so... Will I put 0.37 on? This is sandy loam. Maybe loam will be a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit extra. Depending on the exact area, a little bit better or worse. I think up in this corner is where it's all loam, so it'll be silty clay. I completely forgot we had silty clay in that field, but I think it's just that little corner in there. Oh, there's a little bit in that field too, the other big field. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do a time lapse for this and probably planting. I think we probably fit planting in it. Yeah. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Try to reach you. It's so difficult. I can't seem to let you go.
I am still amazed just how fast these fields take to plant now. We will definitely probably look to upgrade this tractor a little bit in horsepower just to see that help with some of the hills and stuff. Outside of that, I would say it's been pretty good. Oh, I suppose we could repair it while it's here. Or we'll just repair that too. It's 30,000 for the top one. Suppose the tracks would probably help. I'm sure the tracks would help some, but let's go with different kinds of tracks. That's the max weight. Yeah, okay. I say we'll buy the engine upgrade. Otherwise, I would think tracks would probably help, but that costs a lot of money. Even the the engine costs a lot of money too. That's just, I mean, allows us to do other things too, though. Not just spend it to spend it. It could definitely help with the planting a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. First bale might be hay. Actually, I think it would be. So isn't it like 7,000 liters for grass? Like I said previously, I know there's a mod that probably would make this a little bit faster and balers faster. It, wraps everything in one go. But spending $60,000 on a one use per se, it's not really worth it. Okay, it did go to grass. Still got all the strips up and down the field. I think the most fun part for me is I'm gonna be finally get to see if this trailer breaks the game like the last one did. See if it stops or it keeps going or what. If it doesn't, then I guess we just get to stop. Make sure we stop beforehand. I think our other 3 fields will be pretty close to being ready to go for harvest as well. All the harvests seem to be pretty close to each other, basically, no matter what I do, it seems like. I am thinking about combining this one and that one, though. So we can knock that number down a little bit if we start combining some of them. Once we gain more, then it's just more things to do. If we combine them, it won't be as bad. At least a separate fields at least to do. But if we combine this one and that one, then I'll have to make the road somewhere else. I could go down by the bottom there, by the beehive. Otherwise, we could always try and go through the trees, but think it's on our end, it's pretty well covered with the greenhouse. Unless we brought it way down here. Then it kind of feels like I'm going way out of, it's not a well straight path right to here. We would still need paths up to the top of the field. And if we have animals productions, they'll be up there. It'll be a longer drive. So every time we could always change like that small grass piece, put something there, and then just move a grass field up here. Like a small little piece in here. That'll be on the next agenda in the future to start combining things. Which just means we have to line up some growth times. Really, I think if we put like trying to think would be a shorter crop. I think oats are fairly short, sorghum's fairly short, soybeans are fairly short. Well, one of those, I think we could be close enough. But I still have to figure out where the path would go over here. Well, I'll go ahead and start the time lapse. We'll finish out the baling in here. We'll see how many bales we get. Quite a few, I'm assuming. We're probably at, what, 22 right now. Probably over 40. I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Sorry, baby, gonna have to let you down. I'm sorry, baby, gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you down. Gonna have to let you
Alright, this is the last swath of grass we have. Outside the many missed pieces, but figure there'd be some, but unless we're close enough to a full bale, I really won't mess around with picking up every little bit. We actually aren't too far off from a full bale now. We'll probably will try to get that last little bit. We can see how many we ended up with. It's in the 40s. That's my guess. Considering we were probably about halfway in 22, so. Could be a safe bet. Let's see here. We got more pieces. I know that. 99. There we go. That put us at 42. It's a pretty good amount of bales, I would say so myself, at least. We'll have to get those wrapped up to come next time. Got what one harvest to do as well. And one planting, one seeding. Because I think only one field needs to be harvested. Take a look. I think it's just one. I think that one's 1 month off from it. Months off, something like that. It's not too far, but and we'll probably have to sell some soybeans. Yeah, that is just about everything for today. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.